thrones. Three different answers to the same question. What does it mean to be a king? One said ownership. One said conquest. One said sacrifice. All three were right. All three would die for it. Stand up. Yeah. The wine was poured before the pleasantries were done. Three different ages burning in the same unfinished sun. One war is arrogance like armor, like a second skin. One war is conquest like a compass, always pointing in. One wore her crown like it was borrowed, like a debt to pay. Three different kings, three different reasons. One impossible night, one impossible stage. The oldest looked at both of them and barely hid a smile. The largest raised his cup and said, this is worth a while. The youngest said nothing, watched them both and understood that greatness has no single face, and never has, and never would. The treasury opens and the stars go pale. The army of the dead rise and the living turn frail. The blade of promised victory catches all the light. Three different kinds of legends sharing one impossible night. Gilgamesh, the first king, the origin of all, who owned the world before the world had names to call. Iskandar, the conqueror, who rode until the edge, who turned his army into family, kept every pledge. Artoria, the promise, who carried what she knew, that kings are made of sacrifice, and she sacrificed the truth. Three crowns, one table, three fires, one night. The world was not prepared for all three in the same light. He looks at them the way a mountain looks at newer peaks. He drinks and calls them mongrels, then admits they're not confused about the thing that matters, about what a king must be. He'd never say it out loud, but this is company. The giant laughs, because the giant always laughs. But behind the laugh is something that no conquest ever has. The longing for a road that never reaches its last mile. A king who loved his army more than any throne or isle. The smallest of the three is quiet, always still, holding up a world on shoulders trained to bear what others will not, what others never could, what others were not built for. But she was. The treasury opens and the stars go pale. The army of the dead rise and the living turn frail. The blade of promised victory catches all the light. Three different kinds of legends sharing one impossible night. Gilgamesh, the first king, the origin of all, who owned the world before the world had names to call. Iskandar, the conqueror, who rode until the edge, who turned his army into family, kept every pledge. Artoria, the promise, who carried what she knew, that kings are made of sacrifice, and she sacrificed the truth. Three crowns, one table, three fires, one night. The world was not prepared for all three in the same light. What is a king? The one who owns, the one who leads, the one who bleeds. All three answers, all three wrong, all three undeniably right. Because a king is not a title, a king is not a sword, a king is not the army or the treasury or the word. A king is the thing that happens when a person decides the world is worth the price they're about to pay. They didn't agree on anything except the wine was good. They didn't share a vision of the way a kingdom should. But in that room, that single room with three eternities back, the world produced its finest work and hasn't matched it yet. Gilgamesh, Iskandar, Artoria, three names, one night, one table, one truth. That kings are born in the fire, not knowing exactly what they are and choosing it anyway. The wine ran out. The table was left behind. Three kings walked in the three different fates. None of them retreated. None of them regretted. The world has never seen that table again. It never will. Stand up.